And a very good day, everybody. It's Tuesday, July 14th, 2026, 12:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And check that sun out. It's not your imagination. That sun is a really unique shade today. It's sort of an orangey yellowish shade. And that's because we have some forest fire smoke here over the city of Montreal right now. And this brings back memories of a couple of years ago when we had those wildfires all throughout, well, mostly Western Canada. And we had day after day, I think it was probably for a week or two, of completely smoke-covered cities and skies. Now, these are from forest fires that are in, I believe, Eastern Ontario and Western Quebec, so that's where the smoke is coming from. And it's staying high in the air, so can't really complain about the air quality, but they are saying that within the next few days that smoke could come down to street level, and that's when we're going to get reduced air quality. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And also today, of note, is we do have some severe thunderstorms that are expected, even possibly some tornado activity. So we may get some tornadoes. So I'll keep an eye on that. By the time I post this video, we may know exactly what has happened or what hasn't happened. So we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, decided to film a little walking video today during lunch, and sort of document this interesting sky today. Who knows how long it's going to be around for. And it's also creating some interesting effects on the ground. You can see sort of like an orange tint. And apparently this is also in the Ottawa area as well. Alright, so we're coming up here to René Lévesque Boulevard. And by the way, we're on Drummond Street right now, in case you're wondering. There's a 747 airport bus going by. So maybe we'll head down to where the Bell Center is, around Central Station, see what's happening there. Not Central Station, but Lucien Allier Station, rather. Maybe we'll make our way to Central Station. So I just paused the video for a moment to get some pictures of the sun up there, which is behind the building. Just to have possibly as a thumbnail for the video. Now, they say the temperature is supposed to go up to 45 degrees Celsius today, but so far I haven't really felt that intensity of the heat yet. Didn't check the actual temperature before doing this video, but it's definitely hot out, but it's not like it was about a week or so ago when we had that heat wave. So another view here of the sun reflecting off the windshield. But the day is sort of young, so apparently that storm activity is supposed to move into the Montreal area this evening, late afternoon. So we'll see what happens. And I'm interested to see what kind of effect the storms may have on the smoke in the air. Again, the smoke is very high up, so it's not at ground level. But I'm wondering if we're going to see maybe perhaps that wind from the storm push the smoke lower to the ground. So a very interesting time. There's the Bell Center coming up. I believe it's been 10 years that the Bell Center has been here now. No, not 10 years, what am I saying? It was built in 1996, I believe, so almost 30 years now, I believe. And of course, Lucien Allier Station was built at the same time as the Bell Center, just around. And before that, there was Windsor Station right here, which is beside the Bell Center. That's where the trains used to go to, the commuter trains and whatnot. And you can see by the flags, the winds right now are pretty calm. And we got some vultures, I believe, flying around. I'll try to zoom in here as much as I can. There you go. I thought those were hawks, but apparently they're vultures, turkey vultures. So I'm going to upload this video probably tonight, but I won't publish it until maybe tomorrow or even Thursday, because if we do get some storms, I want to focus on the storm footage before this video here. So I know on my YouTube recommendation list recently I've been noticing some videos filmed from the 1990s in the Montreal area. I know Jack, aka Bass Guy Show, he thinks he saw himself in one of those videos, which is quite interesting. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he did mention he was downtown a lot back in the 90s and doing music shows and whatnot, performing. So there's probably a lot of lost footage out there, not just of, you know, people walking around Montreal using the old camcorders, but also a lot of lost footage in general of quite a lot of things, different areas and events. Here's a pretty cool little feature here. I think this is an insect hotel. This is an insect hotel. I'm going to zoom in here and show you. This is quite cool. I believe, oh, that's actually for, let's zoom in here and see what it says. This structure provides nesting space for wild bees. So this is for bees. Oh, and it says you can gently open the door to see who's nesting. Let's do this. So it says you can gently open the door. Let's take a look. Do you see anything? No, I don't see anything. Oh, what do we got here? Some kind of cocoon. So you've seen sort of how it was skipping, not skipping, but like changing lenses. That's because there's a feature on the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra where you can basically film videos, and what it does is it automatically switches between the different lenses. So that's what that's all about. So if I turn that off, now it's just going to stay on one lens. And this is specifically for when you're, you know, close to an object. It's actually called micro imager, I believe. So for example, I don't know if it's going to work here, but if I go to the brick wall here and I turn it on, look, focus enhancer. So it's called the focus enhancer. So watch, if I have the focus enhancer on and I zoom in and out, you guys are going to see here, see it's sort of changing lenses. You can kind of see the lenses or the camera's changing. If I turn it off, so now it's off, basically stays on the same camera. Turn it back on, you see it switches between the different cameras. So we'll go down here to Saint Antoine Street and continue our little walk here. Probably keep the video around 10-15 minutes. And then I'm going to make my way back up the hill here on Mountain Street. So this is facing west, by the way, if you're wondering. we've been walking south for most of the video. Yeah, we got some new Bixie racks indoor valve now. There's even one by the airport, and there's one near Dorval Station, which is good for Bixie users like myself. Hey, that one's for you, Jack, the Shaka Club. I know the Bass Guy Show, Jack, has the Shaka block, and the opposite of Shaka. Shaka is good and Shundai is bad. So he always makes a joke about the Shundai flies. So if you have a bunch of flies in your house, if he's there and a bunch of flies come in, they're the Shundai flies. Alright, so I'm starting to feel some rain, guys, so I think we're gonna start wrapping up the stream here. Don't want to get the phone wet. And there, of course, is Luciana Allier Station, newly renovated, completely new roof, completely new platforms. So anyways, that's about it, guys. So as always, if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and more videos to come. Thanks for watching. Let's get one last look at the sun here before we wrap it up. High above.